Hello students, myself Dr. Muhammad Ahmed. I welcome all of you to the new session of Bridge Course for Engineering Mathematics. Students, in the previous session we have seen what is the meaning of matrix, and also we have seen types of matrices, and we have seen how to add two matrices and how to multiply any two matrices, and what are the conditions required for adding and subtraction. That is, conditions means the order of the matrix, what should be the order of first matrix and what should be the order of second matrix when we multiply matrices. So all these things we have seen in previous class. Students, in today's class we will see transpose of matrix as well as how to find the determinant of 2 by 2 and 3 by 3 matrices. Okay. So today's topic is transpose of a matrix. Suppose I am having a matrix, let A equals to, one matrix is given, the matrix is 3, 2, 4, 1, 0, root 7. Suppose we are having this matrix, matrix A equals to 3, 2, 4, 1, 0, root 7, then how do we define the transpose of this matrix, right? Then transpose of A is denoted by, then transpose of A is denoted by, what is the notation? A power T, means A superscript T. It is A transpose, or another notation is A dash, right? A transpose or A dash. So these are the two notations for transpose of matrix A, right? And it is defined as, how do we define? A transpose or A dash equals to, so what we have to do in A transpose, rows we have to write as columns. So all the rows, 3, 2 will become first column, and 4, 1 will become second column, 0, root 7 will become third column, right? So this is defined as the transpose of given matrix A. We are seeing the transpose definition with an example, right? I am not telling you the definition, that what we have to do actually, transpose means all the rows should be converted into columns and columns should be converted into rows. Then we will get the transpose of matrix. So example is this, if I consider the matrix A which is 3, 2, 4, 1, 0, root 7, then the transpose of A is denoted by A transpose or A dash. Both the notations are for transpose, right? Then it is defined as, what we have to do, 3, 2 will become first column, 4, 1 row will become second column, 0, root 7 row will become third column. This is how we define transpose of a matrix, right? Then next, properties of transpose. Next we are having properties of transpose. Suppose we are having two matrices, let A and B are of suitable order, right? Then we are having four different properties. The first property is, if I find A transpose and its whole transpose, if I find A transpose and its whole transpose, then again I am going to get the same matrix A. This is the first property of transpose of a matrix, right? If I find A transpose and whole transpose, again I am finding the transpose of transported matrix, then I am getting the same matrix A again. This is the first property. Second property is, if I multiply a matrix A, if I multiply the matrix A with a scalar, this is called as scalar multiplication of a matrix, that we have seen in the previous class, right? This K into A is called as scalar multiplication of matrix. If I find the transpose of this is nothing but, it is defined to be K into A transpose, right? What we are doing, I am multiplying A with K, then finding the transpose of that, then finding the transpose of this is nothing but K into A transpose. This is the second property. Then third property is, if I add these two matrices A, B and find the whole transpose. What I am doing, I am adding two matrices A and B, then I am finding whole transpose. Then it is nothing but individual transposes and added, right? It is nothing but A plus B whole transpose is nothing but A transpose plus B transpose, right? This is the third property. Then fourth property is if I find AB whole transpose. If I find AB whole transpose, then it is nothing but B transpose into A transpose, right? AB whole transpose is nothing but B transpose multiplied with A transpose, right? These are the four properties. If we consider A and B, any two suitable order matrices, then finding A transpose whole transpose will give you again the matrix A. And the second property is multiplying A with constant K and finding the whole transpose is nothing but K into A transpose. And addition of two matrices, that is A and B, A plus B, if you find the transpose of addition of two matrices, it is nothing but first to find the transpose of individual matrices and add them, right? And this is multiplication. AB is nothing but multiplication of two matrices. Finding the transpose of multiplication of two matrices is nothing but finding the B transpose multiplied with A transpose, right? So these are the properties. These properties we will verify with an example, right? We will consider an example, and with that we will verify these properties, right? Okay, students, we will verify these four properties by considering one example. I will consider two matrices. So example, I am considering two matrices. Let A equals to, what is the matrix? 1 4 7 2 5 8, and the second matrix B is, matrix B I am considering as -3 4 0 4 -2 -1, right? I am considering two matrices. See, the first matrix is of order. What is the order of this matrix? 2 rows and 3 columns. Second matrix is also of order 2 by 3. Then let us verify these properties. First property we will consider. So what we have to do? First we have to find A transpose, then whole transpose. I will find A transpose. A is given by this. Then first I will find A transpose. What we have to do? All the rows will be converted into columns. So what will happen? This row will be converted into column 1 4 7 and 2 5 8 2 5 8, right? Then what we have to do? Again we have to find whole transpose. A transpose is that. Then we have to find A transpose whole transpose. So what we will get means A transpose whole transpose means we have to find the transpose of A transpose. So A transpose is this matrix. Then we have to find the transpose of this matrix. So what we have to do? Again these rows will be converted into columns, that is 1 2, first row will be converted into column, second row 4 5, then third row 7 8. Then you can observe that. So A transpose whole transpose is 1 4 7 2 5 8. You observe the matrix A, it is also 1 4 7 2 5 8. So this is nothing but A only. Therefore what we have proved is A transpose whole transpose equal to A. We have verified this property A transpose whole transpose equal to A by using this specific example, right? Now we will see other properties also. We will consider some constant K, we will do that. Okay, now let us try to verify the second property. First property is verified here. The second property is actually Ka whole transpose is nothing but K into A transpose. So we will consider, we will verify this. So for verification, let, I am verifying this property, let K equals to some 2 and matrix A is already here. So now let us find Ka, which is nothing but K is 2A. Then 2 into A. What is the matrix A? Matrix A is given by 1 4 7 2 5 and 8. So find the product. What we will get? 2 This is called scalar multiplication. So this 2 should be multiplied with all the elements. So 2, 4 2s are 8, 7 2s are 14, 2 2s are 4, 5 2s are 10, 8 2s are 16, right? So this is Ka, means 2a. Now let us find Ka whole transpose. So Ka whole transpose, which is nothing but 2a whole transpose, which is nothing but actually 2a is this matrix. 2, 8, 14, 4, 10, 16 is 2a. We have to find the transpose of that matrix. We have to find the transpose of this matrix. Like what we will get? So this row will become column, that is 2, 8 and 14. Next 4, 10 and 16, right? Now what we can do here? You see that we can take 2 outside of this matrix. So what will happen? 2 can be taken out. Then what will remain here? 1 and here 2 and here 4, here 5, here 7, here 8, which is equal to 2 into, you observe this matrix. What is this matrix? This matrix is nothing but 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. This matrix is nothing but A transpose. A transpose is given by 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. This is nothing but A transpose. So this is equal to what we can say? K into A transpose, because 2 is nothing but K, right? K into A transpose. So what we have proved? We have therefore what we have proved? Ka whole transpose. Ka whole transpose is nothing but K into A transpose, right? This is what we have proved. So for the verification of this property Ka whole transpose equal to K into A transpose, what we have done? We have considered K equals to 2, for example. Then Ka we have evaluated. Ka is nothing but 2 into A. 2 into matrix A. Matrix A is 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 8. So when we multiply, what we will get? 2, here 4 to the 8, here 7 to the 14, here 2 to the 4, 5 to the 10, 8 to the 16, right? Then we will compute Ka whole transpose. We are evaluating Ka whole transpose, which is nothing but in place of K what we have to write? 2. So 2A whole transpose. So 2A whole transpose, 2A is actually this matrix. So we have to find the transpose of that, right? 2, 8, 14 will become first column and 4, 10, 16 will become second column. Then we have to take 2 outside. We are taking 2 outside. Then what will be remaining? 1, here 2, here 4, 5, 7 and 8. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 matrix is nothing but A transpose. So we are getting 2 into A transpose, which is nothing but K into A transpose. So we have verified that Ka whole transpose is nothing but K into A transpose, right? Next property is we will verify the third property. Actually third property is A plus B whole transpose equal to A transpose plus B. I will write the third property here. Third property is, I will write here, third property is A plus B whole transpose is nothing but A transpose plus B transpose. We will verify this, right? We will verify this property. So first we have to evaluate A plus B. A plus B is nothing but matrix A. What is matrix A? Matrix A is 1, 4, 7. And the second row is 2, 5, 8, then plus the second matrix B. B matrix is -3, 4, 0, 4, -2, -1. Right? What we will get? We will add. We have to add these two matrices. So 1 minus 3 is -2, 4 plus 4 is 8, 7 plus 0 is 7, 2 plus 4 is 6, 5 plus -2 is nothing but 5 minus 2 is 3, then 8 minus 1 is 7, right? So this is A plus B. Now what we have to evaluate? We have to evaluate A plus B whole transpose. A plus B whole transpose, which is nothing but A plus B whole transpose is nothing but A plus B is this. So transpose of this matrix. What will happen when we take the transpose of this? What will happen? -2, 8 and 7, right? -2, 8, 7. Then next 6, 3 and 7. You consider this as 1, right? A plus B whole transpose we have evaluated. Now we will evaluate A transpose and B transpose. A transpose plus B transpose, we will evaluate that now, right? Then we will see whether when we add A transpose plus B transpose, whether we are getting this matrix or not, that we have to verify. Okay, we have evaluated first A plus B, then we got this matrix, then we have found A plus B whole transpose. The transpose of this matrix is given by this. We are considering this as 1. Now our intention is to verify the third property, that is A plus B whole transpose. We have to verify that it is equal to A transpose plus B transpose, right? Already we have evaluated A plus B whole transpose. Now let us consider A transpose plus B transpose, which is given by what is A transpose. A transpose is already here. This matrix is given by 1, 2, 4, 5, 7 and 8 plus B transpose. So B transpose means transpose of this matrix, right? Minus 3, 4, 0, minus 3, 4, 0 and 4 minus 2 minus 1, 4 minus 2 minus 1. Let us simplify this. So what we will get? 1 minus 3 is nothing but minus 2. Second, 2 plus 4 is nothing but 6. Then 4 plus 4 is 8. Then 5 plus minus 2 is nothing but 3. 7 plus 0 is 7 only. And 8 plus minus 1 is nothing but 7. You consider this as 2. Now you observe the matrix 1 and 2. See, minus 2, 6, 8, 3, 7, 7. The same thing we are getting. Therefore, what from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, what we can say? A plus B whole transpose is nothing but A transpose plus B transpose. So we have verified the third property also, right? So what is the next property? Fourth property. Fourth property is AB whole transpose. Multiplication of AB whole transpose is nothing but B transpose into A transpose, right? B transpose into A transpose. So I am giving this verification of this as homework for you people. You can try this, right? What we have to do? First multiply the two matrices A and B. Find the multiplication of these two, right? Then try to verify this. But if you consider these matrices, then AB transpose AB multiplication is not possible, because number of columns in this matrix is, number of columns here is 1, 2, 3 and the number of rows here is only 2. So multiplication of AB is not possible with these matrices, right? You can consider two other matrices where the multiplication is possible. We should be able to find the product AB, right? Then you consider the transpose of that. You consider that as 1. Then find B transpose, A transpose, product of B transpose into A transpose, right? Then you consider that as 2. Then verify whether 1 and 2 you are getting the same thing or not, right? Take this problem as homework. Now we will move for the next topic. Okay students, now we will see the next topic, that is symmetric matrix. So this matrix is useful in engineering mathematics too. So that's why I am considering this topic. Though it is simple, but this I am including in the bridge course for you people to remember this, right? So symmetric matrix, how do we define the symmetric matrix? Suppose I am having a square matrix A. A square matrix A is said to be, a square matrix A is said to be symmetric. What is the definition? If A transpose is itself, right? If I find the transpose of the matrix, square matrix A, if I am getting the same matrix A, right, then we say that the matrix A is symmetric. This is the definition of symmetric matrix, right? We will see one example. We will consider one example. Let A equals to, I am considering a matrix, let A equals to 1, 2, 0, 2 minus 3 minus 1, 0 minus 1 and 4. Then What I am having a matrix A equals to 1, 2, 0, 2, minus 3, minus 1, 0, minus 1, 4. Then let us verify whether it is symmetric or not. Then what will happen? Let us find A transpose. So A transpose equal to, what we have to do? Rows we have to write as column. So first row will become first column 1, 2, 0, and the second row will become second column 2, minus 3, minus 1, 2, minus 3, minus 1, and the third row will become third column, that is 0, minus 1 and 4. Now you observe these two matrices. Actually these two matrices are same. This matrix is nothing but this matrix, so and it is equal to A. Therefore what we can write? This is equal to A. Therefore what we can say? A transpose is equal to A. Therefore what we can say? Therefore matrix A is symmetric, right? So without verification also we can say whether the matrix is symmetric or not. Symmetric means if you see from the two angles, above diagonal and below diagonal entry should be same. If you consider this is the diagonal of this matrix, this is the diagonal of this matrix. If you observe the above elements 2, 0, minus 1. If you observe the below elements 2, 0, minus 1. So this kind of symmetricity should be there, right? Along the diagonal the matrix is symmetric, right? So that's why such type of matrices are called as symmetric. So mathematically how to say that? If I find the transpose of that matrix, then I should get the same matrix. Then such matrix is called as symmetric matrix, right? We will see one simple example on this. One example problem, simple problem we will see on this. If A equals to, the matrix is given minus 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 6, the third row is 3, x and 7. So this is the matrix minus 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 6, 3, x, 7. If this matrix is symmetric, then find x, right? What is the question? One matrix is given. If A equals to minus 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 6 and the last row is 3, x, 7. Suppose this matrix is given and it is also given that this matrix is symmetric matrix. Then what is the question? We have to find the value of x, right? So matrix A is given to be symmetric. We know that the matrix A is said to be symmetric if A transpose equal to A, right? Solution. So we will use this condition given A is symmetric. The matrix A is symmetric. This implies, according to the definition, the matrix is symmetric if A transpose equal to A. This implies what will happen? A transpose will be equal to the matrix A, right? A transpose will be equal to the matrix A. This implies what is A transpose? Find the transpose of this matrix, right? Transpose of this matrix is given by first row will become first column, that is minus 1, 2, 3. Second row will become second column, that is 2, 5 and 6. Third row will become third column, that is 3, x, 7, right? This matrix will be equal to A. A is the given matrix itself, minus 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 6, 2, 5, 6, 3, x, 7, 3, x and 7. Now these two matrices are equal. Already we have seen what is the meaning of equality of matrices. The two matrices are said to be equal if the corresponding entries are equal, right? Now we are having these two matrices are equal, means corresponding entries should be equal. Already minus 1 is equal to minus 1, 2 is equal to 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 5, 5. But here x should be equal to 6. So these two matrices will be equal only when this implies x is equal to 6. X should be equal to 6. Again here this x should be equal to again 6, right? So that's why the value of x will be 6. So this matrix will be symmetric, then the value of x should be 6, right? So we have seen the definition of symmetric matrix and one simple problem related to that.